Very good morning everyone. In our previous session we have completed few topics which are related with the practical sessions regarding SEO. In our today's session I am going to complete two pending topics, which is sitemap generator and robot.txt, and these two practicals you need to perform either in lab or you can also perform it at your home if you have a good internet connection speeds, because it requires a high speed internet. Then and then only you are able to perform the practicals based on the sitemap generator as well as robots.txt file. Now let us start with the sitemap generator. Theory portion we have already completed. You can type like sitemap generator. Over here you are having many tools which are freely available in the market. When we have seen the theory of sitemap and robot.txt, at that time only I have told you that there are many tools freely available in the market. Either you can use it or you can purchase a licensed version of the other one. So now let us start with the XML sitemap generator. What is XML sitemap generator? What is sitemap? A sitemap is nothing but it is a layout, or we can say it is a map of your website, right? So how many pages are there, how many pages are linked together, the pages which are connected with the home page. So you are having a map of your website, so that can be represented using sitemap generator. Now over here you can use any link, or you can type like this one, www.xmlsitemap.com. Either you can click on the following links or you can directly type xml-sitemaps.com. Now see over here, you can create the sitemap of any registered URL. Right now I have typed mvmcollegerajkot.com because I want to create the map of our website. So I just need to click on the start button. It will take few processing time, so you need to wait until the steps are completed. So up till that you need to wait, right? Over here you are able to see that how many scanned pages are there, how many added pages are there, and in queue how many pages are there. See over here, totally 31 scanned pages are there and 29 pages are indexed in the sitemap, or we can say 29 pages are added in the sitemap. Now see, after completing the whole process, completed word is displayed over here. And now if you want to see the sitemap detail, at that time you just need to click on the view sitemap details. So it will come over here. See over here, mvmcollegerajkot.com contains index page, vision_mission page, management page, laudable features.php. So this is all the pages, scanned pages, total approximately 29 pages are scanned. Now if you want to view full sitemap, at that time you need to click on the following button. So over here it will come in the form of XML file. I have increased the font of our file so that you people can easily read out. See, XML sitemap means extensible markup language. So naturally the file would be in the form of XML only. Over here lots of links has been given. Now see, when we have studied the theory portion of XML sitemap, at that time I have told you that it contains, each and every XML file contains URL set, which is nothing but it is a location of your sitemap, or we can say it is a URL regarding your sitemap. Over here URL tag, each and every sitemap must contain URL tag also. So URL means what? For which particular website you just need to create your sitemap, that is called URL. And over here 3 tags has been given. One is called location, next is called last modified date. So this particular URL has been modified on the 11/12/2020. And what is the approximate time? That is 4:25. So this is called last modified page, last modified date and time. Over here you are having priority. Now in the priority tag, what we have discussed, that each and every page must set with the priority list based on the number is between 0 to 1. See over here, each priority must be there between 0 to 1. You have set it over here, right? It is predefined only. So minimum priority is what? 0.64. That means 0.5, that is the half priority given to the page, but this is more than that. So there is, see, when there is a higher priority you have set it, at that time there is a higher chances to use that particular link. So I am going to repeat this once again, that XML sitemap is in the form of XML file. You can have lots of tools available in the market which is freely available, as well as if you want to use some advanced feature, at the time you just need to use paid feature or paid software for that. Right now we have used simple XML sitemap. In the Google only you just need to type XML sitemap, or you can directly apply the URL like xml-sitemaps.com. So now when you click on that, at that time you need to pass the URL of your website for which you want to create the XML sitemap, and you need to click on the start button. When you click on start button, at that time it will take some processing time and it will create the pages or added the pages in the sitemap. It is possible that if your website contains 30 pages, it will not be there on the sitemap. Why? Because see, in this case only we have taken URL mvmcollegerajkot.com. So it contains approximately 31 pages, but only 29 pages are added in the sitemap. So this is the layout of sitemap. You just need to write that URL set is nothing but it is the URL of your sitemap. Each and every XML file must contain URL set tag as well as URL tag. Inside URL tag you need to write the name of your website for which you want to create the sitemap. Last modified date represents the date and time for the last modified pages. Priority is between 0 to 1. So if 1 is given, so that particular page contains highest priority, and if any page contains 0 priority, that means the page contains least priority. Now mvmcollege.com contains index page, vision mission page, management page, loadable features, infrastructure, coordinator message. So using sitemap you are able to see that how many pages are connected with the website, how many pages contains the priority list, or you can also see the last modified date using the XML sitemap. Now sitemap is nothing but I am going to repeat it once again, that sitemap represents the map of your website so that crawler can understand. See, this is just for the purpose of crawler only, right? We can easily understand the concept of the structure of website, right? But crawler cannot understand that how the website works. So for such purpose, if sitemap is there, at that time crawler can easily link between the pages and the crawler can easily collect those pages. So you can create the sitemap of your website. I am going to repeat this point once again by taking another URL. Over here you need to type www.xml-sitemaps.com. Now I am going to take another example, Saurashtra University, but domain is .edu. Saurashtra University.edu. I want to create the sitemap for this particular URL. So I am going to click on the start button. See, the site of Saurashtra University contains many pages. So naturally it will consume more time comparative with the mvmcollegerajkot.com. Why? Because mvmcollege.rajkot.com contains only 31 pages. So it takes a limited time to prepare a sitemap for the MVM College. But right now we are having more pages on the site of Saurashtra University. So you need to wait for a while to complete the whole process. On your screen you are able to see that approximately right now we are having 259 scanned pages, and these all pages are added in the sitemap, right? So still, see, this is totally depends on the internet speed. So you need to wait for a while to complete whole process. So you need to wait to complete the process. As I have told you that you need to have a high speed internet so that you can create your sitemap or perform the practicals on the robot.txt file as possible as it totally depends on the speed. We still need to wait because 147 approximately are the pages which is there in the queue. And you can also see that over here which pages are going to be scanned. Yes, so approximately 505 pages are scanned, 500 pages are added in the sitemap. That so 5 pages are still there which is not mentioned in the sitemap. See over here, approximately 500 count is found. And how many seconds it has taken? How many minutes? 2 minutes, right? Now click on the view sitemap details. It will come over here. See, you are having a list of pages, approximately 500 pages are there which is connected with the Saurashtra University.edu. If I want to see the full sitemap, at that time click on view full XML sitemap. So it is over here. As I have told you, each and every XML file contains URL set. It also contains URL. You see over here, Saurashtra University.edu. And what is the last modified date? That is 11 12, and again it is the time is what, 4:36. So priority is set over here, it is 1. So this particular website link contains the highest priority, and in this, see, this is approximately 500 links are there, or we can say 500 pages are there which is mentioned in the XML sitemap. See, so over here one prediction we can perform, that is approximately the crawler will crawl, or we can say it is mentioned in the sitemap which contains priority more than 0.5. So less than 0.5 contains the pages which contains priority less than 0.5 will not be there in the queue. So this is the demonstration regarding the XML sitemap which we have studied. You can create the sitemap for any website or any registered website with the help of any free or paid software. Now this is the first practical of our today's session regarding XML sitemap, and our today's session is very much important based on the practical exam, because they people generally ask to perform practicals on the sitemap or Google Trends or robot.txt file. So remaining practicals also you need to perform, but you need to focus on these three practicals compulsory. Now let me take one new tab. Now see, I want to generate robot.txt file. So like XML sitemap generator, we can perform robot.txt generator. You need to type in the Google robot.txt generator. So there are lots of generator freely available in the market. Now we need to click on the en.write.com. We need to find out that particular link, this one, right? We need to use this one. Lots of tools are available, but I am going to use en.write.com. So click on this particular generator. So when you click on this, at that time the following link will appear: en.write.com free tools robot.txt generator. So after this you need to click on the customize. Over here I have selected customize. So this particular layout will come. Now see, over here you are having the selection regarding the bot, right? If you select all, at that time asterisk sign will be there, but right now I am going to select Google bot, right? So I have selected Google bot. Now over here you need to give the root directory for which you want to create the site, the robot.txt file. So I am going to type www.saurashtrauniversity.edu. See, you are not able to generate robot.txt file for our website because it contains a limited pages. So I have taken the example of saurashtrauniversity.edu. Now see, again robot.txt file is specially designed for the crawling purpose, right? So that crawler can understand that what are the information regarding website. So now robot.txt contains allowed and disallowed URL. That is already we have discussed in the theory portion, but I am going to repeat it once again, that when you want to allow certain pages, at that time no need to write over here, right? But if I want to disallow, say for example I want to disallow vision dash, see over here in the sitemap only we are having vision and mission page, right? This one. So I can copy and paste it over there, or I can type it. So I don't want to allow vision and dash mission page. So this page will not be crawled by the crawler because I have mentioned it in the disallowed pages. Now allowed URL, in the allowed URL message from this pages. Why? Because see, with message from link, vice chancellor, pro vice chancellor, registrar, these three pages are connected. So if I am going to use message from as a allow pages, it will automatically crawl vice chancellor pages, pro vice chancellor pages and registrar pages. So in the allowed tag I am going to mention message from. I hope the concept is properly understood by you people. I am going to repeat it once again. Robot.txt generator is a file which is specifically used for the crawler. You need to type the URL en.write.com. Inside that free-tools. Again inside robots-txt generator. In that we have selected custom. When you type custom or you click on the customize, at that time this layout will come. You need to enter the root directory over here. Right now we have taken www.saurashtrauniversity.edu. You are having two type of URL. One is called disallowed URL, another is called allowed URL. From the sitemap only, we are able to understand that vision and mission is directly connected with the saurashtrauniversity.edu. So I have taken vision and mission as a disallowed. So this particular page will not be crawled by the crawler when website is there in the ranking. Similarly, when I used allow URL, that means I have allowed message dash from. So we are able to see from the XML sitemap that vice chancellor, pro vice chancellor and registrar, these three are the pages which are connected with the message from. If you have generated XML sitemap, this one, right? So I can copy this link and paste it over here, but right now we do not have the requirement to paste it over here. So I have just mentioned these three: root directory, disallowed pages and allowed pages. And from the left side I have selected the name of bot, that is Googlebot. Now you need to click on the I understand, right? I am aware that I am using the robot.txt generator at my own risk. No liability will be accepted by the RIATs for errors and missing indexing of the website. So we need to click on this, and when I click on the add button, at that time see over here our user agent is what? Googlebot, which we have already selected over here. Then allowed pages is what? Message dash from, and disallowed pages is what? Vision and mission. You can clear it over here, or you can create XML robot.txt file, just save. Now over here you can click, see over here user agent, Googlebot, allowed and disallowed. So it is in the form of text file. So in this way robot.txt is generated. Now what you need to do, you need to copy this file and paste it in the root location of your website. As we have discussed it lots of time in the theoretical portion, that you need to put robot.txt file in the root location of your website. So you need to put it inside the root location so that crawler can easily find robot.txt file. So basically robot.txt file contains three things. Number one, the information regarding user agent. Number two, the allowed pages, and number three, disallowed pages. So in this way you can create the robot.txt file. Similarly, I am going to clear it over here. Now I am going to select all the bots, right, and www.saurashtra. Let me copy over here, paste it. Now vision dash and mission. Similarly, allowed pages, message from. Now I am again going to add. So over here you are able to see that if I have selected all from the board, at that time star will come, right, and you can click on the create, or either you can click on the clear. When you click on clear, it will clear the following portion. So this is all about the robot.txt file as well as sitemap generator file. Theoretical portion you must need to mug up, otherwise you will not get what is the use of disallow, what is the use of allow. One more practical I want to show you regarding robot.txt generator. Select two bots from the list. Now in the allow disallow, vision and mission and message dash from, right. Now click on the add. Over here you will get only the list of single user agent, and over here the list of second user agent. So over here it will generate two user agent. One is called Googlebot, another is called MSN bot. One allowed pages and disallowed pages. Similarly, allowed pages and disallowed pages. Now when I click on the create button, at that time another file is generated. When you click on it, at that time it contains the list of the allowed and disallowed pages regarding Googlebot user agent, as well as the list of allowed pages and disallowed pages in the MSN bot. So we have seen three different types of user agent. First is called Googlebot, another is called all. When you click on the all button, at that time asterisk will come over here, and third is called, we have selected two bots, one is called Googlebot and another is called MSN bot. So in this way you can perform the practicals based on the robot.txt file, and you need to put it inside the root directory of your website. So this is all about the SEO. Two sessions I have uploaded regarding the practical aspects. If you remember the link of this particular website, then it's okay. Otherwise just type the robots.txt generator in the Google. You are having the list of free tools. Similarly, for the sitemap, xml-sitemaps.com, you need to type this particular file, and using that you can create the sitemap for the website. Again I am going to repeat that you need to clear the theoretical portion, because when you perform the practicals based on the sitemap or robot.txt generator or the Google Trends, at that time the question may be asked, and it will put the marks based on your Viva and the answer you have given. And the practicals of SEO contains 50 marks weightage, right? So you need to prepare accordingly, and all the practicals are easy, right? So you can easily perform, but definitely you need to have a high speed internet, then and then only you are able to perform the practicals based on the SEO. So this is all from my side. Over here we have completed our subject, that is the theoretical portion as well as the practical aspect. All the best for your final exam. Thank you all.